What is going on, Yankee fans? It is New York Sports Up here, and I am back at it with another New York Yankees post-game recap. And in this video, we're going to recap the game that went on today between the New York Yankees and the Oakland Athletics, the rubber match of a three-game set at Yankee Stadium. This was a crazy game, mainly because of the play that ended the game. I'm going to talk about that in this video. I'll talk about Gary Sanchez. I'll talk about the offense in general. I'll talk about Jordan Montgomery. A lot of things to talk about in this video. So I'm just going to recap the whole game in this video. So if you're new to the channel, that's what I do for all of my post-game recaps for the Yankees. And again, if you're a Yankees fan, hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of my videos because I upload daily Yankees content. So again, if you're a fan of the Yankees, Giants, or Knicks, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. So let's get into this game. So Jordan Montgomery got the start in this one, and I was questioning on whether he'd pitch well today. Before the game, I was like, I don't know how I feel about Jordan Montgomery because this team definitely needs starting pitching. But Jordan Montgomery has proven this year that he is a very solid starting pitcher because he went 5 1/3 innings, gave up 1 run, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. You could argue that this was his second best start of the year outside of the start against the White Sox. This was his second best start of the season. I thought he was fantastic. I really did. I thought maybe he could have gone out there for another inning. I thought he could have finish the inning. I thought Boone could have let him, finish the inning there, but it's whatever. He gave you 5 1/3. He gave you length. He didn't give up many hits. He only gave up 1 solo home run to Matt Olson because Matt Olson's really good, and you're going to make a mistake sometimes. But outside of that, I thought Monty did a really good job on the mound. I was very happy with his performance. And Yankee fans should, because he's been a very solid starter for this team. His ERA is 4.03. That is very good for a guy that I didn't expect much out of this year. He's been fantastic for this team. And he had 6 strikeouts. And Monty's not really a guy that usually has a lot of strikeouts. He's more of a contact pitcher, but he had 6 Ks today. I thought Monty did a really fine job on the mound. I was very happy with his performance. As for the bullpen, they didn't make it easy because they never ever do, but the bullpen still got the job done. Jonathan Loaisiga won an inning and 2/3, no runs, no hits, had a walk, and struck out a batter. Jonathan Loaisiga has been elite this year. He is one of the best relievers in baseball. Numbers-wise, if you look at the numbers, he is having a phenomenal year. Outside of one bad outing against the Nationals, I saw this on Twitter. I saw this stat on Twitter. I think his ERA is like .6 something. If it wasn't for that one bad outing. Jonathan Loaisiga has been nails this year. He's been fantastic. He's been our second best reliever outside of Aroldis Chapman. He's been fantastic. I mean, nothing else to say. I mean, Loaisiga's been awesome for this team. And then Lucas Litke came in. I'm surprised it wasn't Zach Britton in the 8th, but Lucas Litke went a clean inning, no runs, 1 hit, worked around that 1-out triple to Matt Chapman, and didn't. I'm sorry. He had 1 strikeout in his inning. So a good job by Litke to not give up any runs and to keep this score at 2-1. And then Chapman came in and didn't look good, but he found a way to get that ground ball with first and second, no one out. I'll break that play down at the end of the video. So now let's get into the offense. Let's break down the ball game in general. So we go to the top of the first inning. Matt Olson with 2 outs hits a solo shot. The A's are up 1-0. Great, but we fast forward to the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees were getting nothing going against Sean Manaea. He had 11 strikeouts in this game. That's unacceptable. You cannot strike out that much against a guy who is a good pitcher, but he doesn't strike out a lot of guys. He's more of a bat-to-ball kind of pitcher, just like Jordan Montgomery. And they struck out 11 times. I was not a fan of that whatsoever. But we go bottom 6. Clint Frazier leads off the inning with a walk. A great job by Frazier to get on base. LeMahieu then strikes out, but Judge then follows with a walk. 2 good at-bats to get on base. And that brings up Gary Sanchez, hitting in the 3-hole, which I love. I think he should be in the 3-hole more often. He's behind 0-2 in the count. He gets a breaking ball up and in and scorches it off the wall. 2 runs coming to score. It looks like he was going to get gunned out at third base, and he avoids the tag. He kind of goes like, whoop, whoop, whoop. He works around Matt Chapman's glove. He somehow is safe at third. He's got an RBI double, a 2-run double, and the Yankees are up 2-1. We are finally seeing the Gary Sanchez from 2017. He has been on fire. He's one of the hottest hitters in baseball right now. What a job by Sanchez to come back from behind 0-2 in the count to, not lose confidence and get a big 2-run double to give the Yankees the lead. A phenomenal job by Sanchez. Yankees lead 2-1. They had a chance to score another run. Stanton strikes out and Gleyber Torres grounds out weakly. They don't score. You'd like another run there, but still, we still have the lead, so that's good. Top of the 7th inning, Loizaga's in there. He gets Kemp to pop out. Murphy then walks. Then Andrews grounds out, advances Murphy to second. So you have a man in scoring position with 2 outs, with Mitch Moreland at the plate, a guy who's displayed some power throughout his career, and he gets a huge strikeout to get Moreland and get out of the inning. Bottom 7, Yankees don't score. Top 8, Litke comes in. Canna flies out. Chapman, like I said, triples. Then Olsen strikes out, a huge strikeout by Lucas Litke to get their most dangerous hitter out. And now you have 2 outs. Then he gets Laureano to fly out to Clint Frazier, and the inning's over. Let's go to the top of the 9th. If you haven't watched the highlights yet, I suggest go do it, because this was one of the craziest endings I've seen to a ball game in my lifetime as a Yankees fan. It was crazy. Aroldis Chapman comes in, cannot throw a strike. His control was awful. Looks like he had no confidence out there. He wasn't throwing any strikes. He walked Lowry and he walked Tony Kemp. I thought the game was over. I literally turned the TV off and walked outside because I was so pissed off on how poorly Chapman was pitching. He couldn't even throw a strike. It wasn't even close. He was walking guys left and right. There was 2 on, no one out. I thought the game, there was no chance the Yankees were winning. Sean Murphy comes up to the plate. Chapman throws ball 1. The second pitch he throws to Sean Murphy, it's a fastball. I think it was a fastball. It was inside. He jams Murphy. For some reason, Sean Murphy swings at it. Chapman could not throw a strike, and Murphy decides to swing on 1-0. Hits a weak ground ball to third. Urshela tags the bag for 1. Throws to second for 2, and throws to first for a triple play, and the Yankees win. A phenomenal triple play turned by Gio Urshela. Get that man a Gold Glove. How has he not won a Gold Glove yet? The guy is one of the best defensive third basemen in the league. He's fantastic. He turned that triple play perfectly. Gittins caught the final out. Ironically, he was just sent down to AAA, but still, he caught the final out, and the Yankees win 2-1. How in the world did we win that game? That is the second triple play the Yankees have turned with Aroldis Chapman on the mound. Even when Chapman doesn't have anything, he can't even throw a strike, he still finds a way to get out of it. Chapman's ERA is still, let me check the stats here. His ERA is still 1.98 on the year. That's a lot higher than it once was, but still. Chapman's been unbelievable this year. He's still been a great closer. He has, 16 saves on the year. I'm not sure if that leads the league or not, but it's up there. Chapman's been fantastic for this team. The reason why I think he might have, he wasn't throwing strikes in that 9th inning, I think it's the fingernail issue. I think it's the fingernail injury that Chapman has, and in some outings we saw his finger bleeding sometimes because he has something up with his fingernail. I don't know what it is, but he has some sort of injury. I think that was probably the reason. Now, I don't want to make excuses, but I'm assuming that was the reason why he couldn't throw a strike, because it's just, that hasn't really happened to him this year. There hasn't really been an outing where he just hasn't thrown strikes. I'm gonna assume that's the reason. Now, I may be wrong. I think that's the reason why he wasn't throwing any strikes. But he still found a way to get out of it, so you got to give Chapman credit as the Yankees win the game 2-1. The offense was bad, but Monty was really good on the mound. Bullpen did not make it easy, but they found a way to get it done, and that's all that matters. We start a series. We have an off day tomorrow, then we start a series on Tuesday at Yankee Stadium against the Kansas City Royals. The Royals stink. The Royals are not good. They are 32-38 on the year. Now, they did beat the Red Sox, but the Royals are not good. And we have Garrett Cole on the mound game 1. I like our chances there, and then game 2 we have Mike King, and then game 3 we have Tyon, which I'm a little sketchy about. But we got a race on the mound game 1. We have a chance to really make a push for this division. We're still 4.5 back behind the Red Sox, and we're 4 back behind the Rays. But guys, it's June 20th. Well, yeah, it's June 20th. There is so much time. I mean, so much time. And the Red Sox and Rays are going to play each other at Tropicana Field starting Tuesday. Some team's going to, it's not like they can tie. A team's going to lose, so we're going to catch up on someone, right? So, I like our shot, our chances of winning the division this year. I really do. I think the Yankees are the best team in this division. When they play the right kind of baseball, I think they're the best team in this division. I really do. So, 3-game set against the Royals. Starts Tuesday night, 7:05 first pitch at Yankee Stadium. Garrett Cole on the mound for the Yankees. And then Game 2 is Michael King. That's also a 7:05 first pitch. And then Game 3 is a 1 o'clock game. And then Tyon's on the mound for that game. So the Royals are a team that doesn't have great pitching, but they can hit the baseball. They got some solid hitters. They got Whit Merrifield. They got Salvador Perez. They got Carlos Santana. They got Monty. They got some good players. You know what I mean? So let's hope the pitching can come through. Let's hope the offense can continue to do its thing. Let's hope the bullpen can continue to do its thing. And the Yankees just got to keep winning series, man. That's the key to being successful in baseball. Got to stay consistent. Got to keep winning series against good teams. Well, the Royals aren't good, but you know what I mean. We took 2 out of 3 from a team with the best record in the American League. Now, they're not the best team in the American League on paper, but the A's are very good. They're 44 and 29 on the year. The A's are a great team, and the Yankees won the series against them. A series they probably could have swept if it wasn't for Wandy Peralta giving up that home run. The Yankees are playing great baseball right now. They've won 5 out of their last 6. They're 6-4 in their last 10. We got to keep winning, though. Got to stay consistent, all right, guys? So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys Tuesday night as the Yankees open up a 3-game set against the Kansas City Royals at Yankee Stadium with Garrett Cole on the mound for the opener of the series. I am excited for that game because I just want to see this team succeed in the worst way, and we have a chance to continue to succeed as we take on the Royals starting Tuesday night. Alright, guys? So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys Tuesday night. Peace, and go Yankees.